Big secret. Haruna Iddrisu rejects Bawku Bulletproof. Hey. So Bawku has Bulletproof. My brother. Now the Bawku area is so volatile. My own people are fighting. Mamprusi, Kusasi. The names ending in C. It's not by chance. They are brothers and sisters from the same loins. But because of land and a little disagreement, they are shooting down each other, like in Kosovo, Guantanamo Bay. It's worse than Ukraine and Russia. They are showing bulletproof all over the place. Spiritual bulletproof. There was a policeman who told me there was a guy who committed a certain crime in the area. I want to withhold that crime. And they were chasing this guy. All of a sudden, he pulled out a gun, sophisticated gun, and started firing at the police. 1 or 2 policemen went down. But one of the most experienced policemen tracked this guy. And when he felt that the police were not following him anymore, he came down from whatever motorbike he was riding, whatever he wanted to do, and this policeman opened fire on him. This guy stood there, was urinating. Policeman was at his back. The guy didn't stop urinating. He was still urinating and turned back to look at the police, as if to tell the police, when the policeman realized he had fired bullets at this guy, and he was not going down, and the way he turned to look at him, he dropped his gun. And these are stories we hear in Bawku. The people don't need bulletproof. They can't even get the bulletproof. But they need the guns. They have spiritual bulletproof, but it doesn't look like they have spiritual guns. Is that why Haruna Iddrisu does not need a bulletproof? Because in the area, it's spiritual bulletproof. Pow, pow, pow. Bugum festival comes. Even 5-year-olds and 10-year-olds are on the streets. 11-year-olds, 15-year-olds, they test guns on each other. Who has ever attended Bugum festival in the north? They don't need bulletproof. They have something they wear, they call it Bawku. I know you can't pronounce it. Bawku. It's a spiritual bulletproof. Some too wear a little amulet here. Some wear it around their waist. Some just put it in their pocket. According to what they believe in, you will fire and fire. I have seen it as a little boy growing up. We will stand in front of our houses with our parents standing by us. Don't go and join, no, just stand here. And you hear guns, pa, 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 firing at each other and nobody's dying. Is that what Haruna Iddrisu has? Listen to Haruna Iddrisu. He has a story for you. He went to Bawku. And something happened in Bawku. He says he knows this will bring a problem, but he will still say it. Run it. Watch this.
I know what I'm coming to say will send some ripples somewhere. I was given a bulletproof jacket to wear. Did you hear that? When I arrived, I'm sure my bodyguard is wearing it somewhere. I was given a bulletproof jacket to wear. I declined to wear it, not because I don't value or cherish my life, because I value yours too. But more importantly, it was to send a signal that bulletproof doesn't belong to an academic learning environment. It does not. Today, tomorrow, and forever, we should not encourage even the mere presence of police and military on this learning environment is wrong enough. It does not provide for a conducive learning atmosphere and environment that you need.
You heard him clear. Haruna Iddrisu said he went to Bawku. And he decided to take a little bit of a tour in some of the schools in the area. Some were closed down, not for the sake of funerals, but for the sake of violence. In Ghana, schools are closed down. 1, funerals. 2, violence. 3, student strikes. And 4, inadequate food in the schools. All these reasons to be closed down. My brother, my sister, when you go to America, you go to England, Japan, it's very hard for schools to be closed down. Very hard. Most of the time, if a school has to be closed down, the only reason amongst these reasons I gave might just be some student strikes. But it is rare. After several years of independence, we are still closing schools because a certain man or woman has died. We are closing schools because brothers are killing each other. We are closing schools because of some reason we can't even put out. Tribalism. He said he went. They gave him a bulletproof. You heard him. And he decided not to wear it. I was in Uganda when I heard this. And a few people said, have you heard your man? Why doesn't he tell them that he has the natural one? Therefore, he doesn't need this. I don't want to eat into that. He's made sense, and that is what is more important to me. Haruna Iddrisu says, his life is not more important than the lives of the school children. He won't feel good wearing that bulletproof and going to students who are wearing nothing but shirts over hungry stomachs and fearful hearts. That's what Haruna Iddrisu says. Whether he has a spiritual bulletproof because he was born in 1970, 4 years ahead of me. 4 years ahead of me in Tamale. And he comes from an area where Bugum Festival has taken over the whole area when it comes to, what's that word? The notoriety of juju and spiritual power exhibition. When it comes to Bugum Festival, people use knives on each other. That's why recently it was banned. When I was growing up, they would use it. There would not be a single person who will be hurt. Shoot at each other. Use spears on each other. No penetration. But these days, the fakes are in the system. It's a dangerous festival. That is also tradition. Should we continue it? Every year, people should go with guns and test that on each other. Then the following day, we write RIP. She should use knives and spears on each other in the name of tradition. Because in those days, it was the warriors who were going out to do that, and they came from a certain clan, kind of. But today, everybody is a warrior. You go and some malam deceives you and writes 4 verses for you to drink, or some guru bansere says, about you. Look at the armed robbers who have been arrested in Ghana. A lot of them have bansere around their waist. So those people who are saying that Haruna Iddrisu should speak the truth, he has some bansere around his waist, or something like people from the north, I think that this is tribalism. It's tribalism. Not everybody from the north has bansere. Not everybody from the north has guru. My brother, my sister, Haruna Iddrisu has made sense. I can't wear a bulletproof when my sons and daughters are in the schools wearing only shirts over hungry bellies and fearful hearts. Powerful. Emphasis mine. But he said in another vein that his bodyguard was wearing that. Interesting, isn't it? So the bodyguard can at least stand in front of him and take all the bullets for him. So it's almost like he's wearing it himself, isn't it? But he has made a very important point. Let's leave the guns, the police, the army, the bulletproofs out of our institutions, our schools, educational institutions. No child, no student can learn in peace, study in peace with all these atrocious weapons around them. That's why Haruna Iddrisu rejected the Bawku bulletproof. The most dangerous bulletproof in the world is the Bawku bulletproof. It's not a normal bulletproof. On a more serious note, my brother, my sister, we don't need bulletproofs in this time if we have no guns. If nobody pulls a gun, there's no need for a bulletproof. You know what we need? If we need any bulletproof at all, then we need economic bulletproofs. What we need in Ghana right now, they are not bulletproofs against weapons, guns. We need bulletproofs that are economic bulletproofs against all external shocks, so our economy can blossom. It's the black pots, aka Kokoshonamo. And here we speak truth to power.